Now, we shall invite distinguished Toastmaster Meng Tze to the stage for the next session.
All right, good morning, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Yes. All right. Okay, safe and sound. Right, now you already have your nasi lemak, I believe, and have your morning, the breakfast from our past two excellent speakers. So now you are filled. I would just add a tingle of excitement to round up this morning. Now, for quality meetings, a TQM, it's not total quality management, it's tips for quality meeting. Now, all of us are in Toastmasters. I believe you have joined at least a Toastmasters meeting, right? I don't know, maybe some clubs are having a slightly different program. Some may have a club that go for fitness program. So every meeting is go for a hike, go for a ride. It's fine as long as you have the Toastmasters meeting structure as basic. Now, let's go to next. So let's give me a moment. Yes. Right. That's my background. No, I just skip past all this because I'm just an engineer manager by profession. I work in Denso, Malaysia, in Bangi. And in the past, I have taken various roles since I started in 2009 as a member. And I'm still a member now. Yeah, as well as I am happily serving also my clubs, my area division district, and I'm happy to be with all of you, and I'm glad all of you also spend your wonderful morning with me today. Now, I won't go through any more details. I have also served clubs, not only my own Toastmasters club, also beyond other clubs. And this is just example of meeting, just to keep you right. So some clubs are having online meeting now. It's exciting because of the pandemic caused us to go online. But it is exciting because you get to have members who are not from your place able to join the meeting. Well, of course, some clubs are back to physical meeting. That's good. We love the good old days. Some of us join during physical time, but it's up to the club. Some clubs are having clubs in person. Some clubs are having meetings in online, and some clubs are having, well, we are not decide online or in person, so we have both. So in my home club, Cyberjaya Community, we have hybrid meetings. So you can see we have online and in person. There's no one fixed way. It's up to the members, right? Don't say, oh, why my club not do like another club? No, every club is unique. It's up to members how you want to do your club meetings. It doesn't affect the quality of meeting. But of course, if you are doing online, then you don't have the requirement for the physical or in person. So same thing, if you are physical, you don't have the requirement for online. If you are both, well, you need to meet both quality. So there's no best way. So for club quality, why is it so important? Because quality club meetings lead to membership retention, because club meetings is the service that the club give the members, so the members be as a part of the club. So a great meeting make the club successful, and it helps in our earlier by our earlier speakers, members stay, members retain. So the quality club meeting are well planned and if possible well attended. I like to give a code, because some clubs are not as massive. Some clubs are 20, 30 members. Some clubs are 10 members. That's fine. It doesn't affect the club because they are big companies, they are small companies. Whether you're a small company or big company, you need to have the quality. So same as a club, whether you are 8-member, 10-member clubs, yes, there are clubs with that strength, or there are clubs that are 15, 20, or there are clubs with 30, 40. There's no one fixed way. Like some have big cars, some have small cars. Doesn't mean big is beautiful and small is not beautiful. No such thing. So I like to make a qualification. Even if you are a club with 8 or 9 or 10 members, it is same quality that you can have compared to clubs that are more membership. So important is your club is well planned and fun. And the members improve their communication and leadership skills, and a quality club meeting you give your members to learn and grow. So a successful, why is so important for successful club And how we link to quality? Well, like a business, like every part of our life. A successful means you treat every member is a customer. You will know the result when it comes to renewal, right? So many members not coming in. Well, quality meeting is a huge part of it. So a successful club or quality club is try to keep them customer, which are all our members, are happy with the service. And the service is provided by club meeting. And the club will make every special effort to ensure each meeting, it helps the members to improve their self-development, enjoyable and exciting. So as I have mentioned before, it doesn't matter whether your club, how many members your club have, make your club help the members in self-development, make your club enjoy and exciting. So whether 8 members, 10 members or 20, 30 members is the same. You need to make the club exciting. And a successful club, the club begins and ends on time. All meeting participants arrive on time. The members and guests are greeted. The program is interesting and fun. Transition is smooth. Members have opportunity to participate. Yes, that's the thing. If you have a big club, how to ensure all your members get to participate. So sometimes it's good to be in a club with 8 or 10 members. You have more opportunity to participate. But I don't mean to say you stay as 8 and 10. I hope you can increase, because if you are exciting, more members will join, then membership will not be an issue. And your evaluation need to be helpful. Yes, that's what, to me, a very personal and very important. It's not the opportunity for evaluator to show off their judging skills. Evaluation must be helpful and constructive and contribute to members' personal growth and development. You make to recognize members' achievements, and then as a result, when the members are enthusiastic and enjoy yourself, it will show. It will show when it comes to the next renewal, because they're so excited, we don't want to be out of it. Now, so a successful club, you keep up the standards, you have a quality meet. So you have a successful club meeting, you keep up a high club standard, so your club will demonstrate characteristic activities and behavior to ensure your quality meeting is regular. So when quality club meetings, members are committed and officers and program participants know their responsibility. Now, to conduct a quality club meeting, and first you need to have the right environment, elements of the club meeting, and keep up the standards, club officers and program ideas. So it benefit your club, whether you are a brand new club, whether you are a corporate club or community club or universities club, or you're celebrating many years. Like just now I heard there's club with 35 years, amazing, congratulations. And you share tips on how to improve your meetings and develop ideas in your group. No two clubs are the same. You cannot say, oh, this club is do like this, my club not do like this, so my club no good. No, there's no such. It's never mentioned to benchmark your club against another club, which might have their own characteristic and membership. It's up to your members first, but most important, to keep your meeting exciting and fun and learning experience for all. So a club environment, you play a major role in attract new members. Well, members are customers. So of course, we the low-hanging fruits as all, you still need to attract them, right? And you need to keep a current member. When the meeting is exciting and you feel you are learning, you want to continue to stay. And also help the members learn. So it provides a positive, encouraging, and supportive environment to education program. So what are the factors? Important factors are how you treat your guests. Of course, you realize why guests are not signing up. Well, I won't say it's firm, because there are other reasons they're not signing up. But good treatment of guests is the essential. If you don't treat them well, you won't see them again. Good. And of course, treatment of your members. Your members are still your customers as well. Every members are the same. So you need to treat your members well, need to have the right attitude. And of course, this physical setting is the club is meeting in person or hybrid. So the club members, how to treat guests. Now, if a guest come in and you leave the guest alone, do you think the guests will be back again? Remember the first time when you attend a Toastmasters meeting, how you were welcomed. And of course, it leads you to sign up as a member. Same as guests, they are here, they come, and you need to make sure that the guests, I know sometimes guests coming halfway through the meeting because they're not sure this is our first time, right? So you need to make sure an experienced member sit next to the guests and help to, maybe have some conversation, explain how the club operates, and pay special attention to guests, especially those who come alone. And you leave them alone, you won't see them again. So I just have a caution. I know it is the tendency for us to force guests to take up table topics. Now, please be mindful. Some may not like it, especially it's the first time. And in Malaysian culture, some of us are not, used to being, forced and to speak. So this only do it, you can ask the guest. You sit next to the guest and say, would you like to the table? No, please don't force the guest. You ask the guest before that. And also, I know you count the R, and the guest will have the most number of R and La and speech crutches because it's the first time, right? So perhaps we'll be mindful. Perhaps not even count the R's if it's not comfortable for the guest. So you can ask the guest, are you all right? Or refrain. Because you start counting, oh, you got 50 R's. Oh, bye-bye. You won't see the guests again. So be mindful. I would say be mindful because it depends on guests. Some guests are super confident and they don't mind and all. But be mindful that before you start counting the speech crutches for guests, especially the new Toast. If it's a guest who is from another Toastmasters club, I would say it's fine, once we are Toastmasters. But yeah, just be careful and mindful. So you and also next, your treatment of your members. Each and every one members, you pay fees, right? So everyone member is as important. So important is how you treat your members. So of course, when the members come, you leave the member alone and you might not have the member renew next time. Only come to renewal time, you start to contact the member. So you will see the result. So you make sure at every meeting, greet the members upon arrival, and especially because new members, they may not be as familiar in mixing around. So be special attention to new members, and you every time treat every member with respect and courtesy, regardless of whether they are new, junior, and just do wait. That everyone is just as important to the club, and no one should ever be felt left out or be rudely treated. So of course, attitude. So it's important to provide the right environment because recognize that all members join the club to learn different areas but they learn through practice and practical experience from one another. So every member you serve as role models, especially if they are new and they look at how other members behave, they will say, oh, they might generalize, but if they are new members, that's all they can see. That's the first impression. Oh, like that are Toastmasters. Then, oh, I don't want to be back again. So you make sure that every meeting you become a good role model to others and do your best to support and encourage one another. Okay, this one, if it's a physical setting, if you're club that meets in person or hybrid, so you need to make a favorable impression. So you need to have the meeting location that is pleasant, comfortable, neat, and set in a professional manners. Yes, I know there are clubs that are, we are here per santai, relax and all, not so serious. Yes, but it still need to be neat and tidy. So we call that professional manners. So the table placed near the door, and you have the membership application, newsletter, guest brochures, and that members will find interest if they are bored, and at least they can flip through and see. And I know some say, now we go paperless. So now the poor guests, what are they going to hold? So it will be good to at least print something for the guests, And the club banner are always show at the front of the room. And the third, okay, this one, I think all of you are Toastmasters, so you know well where we have the basic 3 areas of meetings, which are the prepare speeches, evaluations, And in some case, okay, table topics, why I put last? Not to say it's not important, because it can be optional. Instead, you must have a project speeches and evaluation. Table topics, it can be that, or some clubs have a business meeting. So you might need to take the time of the table topics. And some clubs have, like one of my club in Premier Advanced Toastmasters Club, we have a debate style. So instead of table topics, we have go with the flow session. So I would say it's flexible. It's up to the club how you want to. But important is as long as the members, majority members voted and agree to the session. So no one way is the best, but and also it depends on duration. Some of the corporate clubs meets during lunchtime, only got 1 hour for meeting. So they might reduce the table topics or just do table topics. So it's fine. It depends on your situation. Now, invocation. Some clubs have invocation. One of my club, Premier Advanced Toastmasters, we have invocation because it is to inspire the members. It's before even the meeting begins. So, but however, be careful. Try not to use it to propagate sensitive issues. So take care to respect diversity of cultures and audience and nationalities. We not only have Malaysians in our Toastmasters Club now, so be careful when you use Bahasa words, because we have members who are don't know Bahasa because they are not Malaysians. So be careful. Respect the diversity of culture, religion, nationality, languages of the audience, and do not use it as a platform for support some political cause and all. Just be careful, because there are some who are this side or that side. So just be careful. If not sure, just stay out of it. If you are not sure, unless you can do it in a proper manner. So important, of course, if you need to be early to be prepared, so the meeting will start and no one's time is wasted. That is a general. And a quality club meeting is I think you're familiar if you know the moments of truth. It's very similar. So you have the first impression, a meeting room properly arranged, a location is pleasant, and guests are invited. So I will go through very fast because I think you know well. The program agenda need to start and end on time. The fellowship, this is important. Guests are warmly greeted. You don't greet them at all, you're very cold, then you won't see them again. You welcome them, then you have enjoyable education sessions, and sometimes you have social events, for example, celebrate club anniversaries. And members, of course, it will be good you take part not only in your own Toastmasters Club, but also others, and visit, your area, district, or events. International is easier now because now a lot of things are online, so you can take part in the international events without traveling. And club officers encourage members to participate. And of course, if you have newsletter or website or Facebook or social media, please update that regularly. And of course, members orientation, membership strength. Yes, ideally, please have 20 or more members, but you have less doesn't mean that you are going to be poor quality. No, you still need to maintain the good quality. So your members would love to join. More members are retained. Okay, and of course, recognition. You have a recognitions form for your members. Now, the good club meetings, it begins. Of course, they're important. You have the club officers, but let's say your club officers or whoever who is supposed to attend, not attend, the rest of members, please be there to support, to set up the club before, upon, and during. I won't cover this because this is under club officers training. So I would like to cover the additional. What are important aspects of a successful club meeting? I've already covered a proper environment. Of course, club officers who are knowledgeable will be good, and also meeting participants on the responsibility. What are others? Quality speeches. Well, of course, it will be good to ensure that members who are going to deliver speeches are encouraged to present quality, but of course realize the newer members and members who are coming in, they may not be familiar. Don't downgrade them, just encourage everyone to prepare quality speech. And of course, you can start with yourself. And okay, remember, for evaluation, it is for create a positive environment, and you need to know how to evaluate effectively. So good evaluation point out the speaker's strength, where the speaker did well, or specific offer, not demand, offer specific suggestion for improvement, and in a positive and supportive manner, so the speaker maintain their self-esteem. Remember, evaluation is never a platform to be judgmental. I think you are no good. I know there are some evaluators who love to show off. If I do, I will do it, and they will do like a world-class, speaker. No, this is not the time for evaluator to shine, to be drama king and drama queen. I am so sure how great. I am the mama or papa of the Toastmaster. My goodness. So no evaluation should ever be a harsh or negative attack on the speaker, and never request the speaker publicly to repeat their speech. Your speech cannot lah. You go do again. I know it used to do that when we start. Times have changed. Now we are in the 20, already halfway going to into 20th century. It's no more that season anymore. Never request speaker to repeat a speech. Never be harsh or negative, and always never use it as a platform for evaluator to be the shining star. This is for you to give specific improvement for the speaker. Right? I like to be very careful on this, because that's some of the reason why members not back. No, don't do their speech anymore, and later you will see the retention also drop. Now, recognition, of course, recognition. Who don't like to be recognized? Oh, definitely the best speaker. Yeah, right. So if important, it's complete a milestone, because generally the best speaker, evaluator, or table topic speaker, if possible, only recognize those who are staying within time. Why? Because there are some who speak 20, 30 minutes. Of course, they will get the best speaker because they speak so long. They have that time. So it's not fair for the rest. And also in the in the speech contest, you have to stay within time. Because if you speak longer, of course you speak better. You got better chance to get higher mark. That's not fair. So you have to consider everyone's time. So try to only limit your best speaker, evaluator, table topics award to only those who stay within time. Of course, you can also recognize some who complete a major milestone, complete level 1, or sponsor. It means introduce a new member have joined, someone who have perhaps on the paper, in the radio or television show. It's just a few words, could be just 2-3 words, and the members feel so happy. They want to be back again and again, right? So remember, recognition is important. Or someone got promotion at work, or getting married, or become a new parent, some major milestone. You need just a few words to mention it during the closing or opening session. Means so much to each and every member. Every member is a customer. And never, I know some will go to this sarcasm, sarcastic recognition. The most long-winded award, or the most speech crutches award. And worse, there are some clubs that collect, every hour I collect 10 cents. So those who don't have confidence will never be back, because you are embarrassing them outright. So people want to be recognized for their accomplishments and not for their mistakes. So keep your awards positive and encouraging. So when you then the speaker will naturally become more comfortable. You just highlight it during the highlight in the sense as part of the report. Don't say, it definitely got the most number of speech. So how does it feel you don't feel good? How would it feel for the members if they hear this? So, and also there are some clubs going for bells and buzzer. Got a bell. It's already so frustrating for the poor novice speaker that they have speak assisted time, or they use speech crutches. So if you need to extended time, a timing large was of course I worry for very experienced speaker. Yeah, you probably can use it. I know there's one GE went on and on for half an hour, so I need that one definitely, because it's a very experienced speaker. So refrain from doing it unless it's a very extreme. But of course, for novice or new speakers, be careful on that. Yeah, you can use clap hands. You can clap your hand and clap Because if everyone clap their hand, the person will, oh, okay, because cannot speak anymore. Everyone cannot hear it. Everyone clap. So that's a way to probably stop the speaker from further speaking. So it's not recommended to use buzzer or bell on that. I know some of experienced clubs or 30, 40 years club, maybe I have already been doing that. Oh God, times have changed, people change, and members also change. So be aware and make it a live and productive meeting. So you regularly plan meetings, and you need to produce a fruitful and dynamic and appealing program. But of course, there are some other ideas. For example, sometimes you might have other meeting agenda. So for example, you want to do some neighborhood concern, you want to do a town hall with your community. That's fine, to make it more interesting. So and of course it doesn't deviate from your club main program. So you have you can have a constructive or a debate session, for example. So that is one example, but don't make it like this is the only program. You can do as one of your club meetings, like twice a month, probably once in a year or something. You can have one of these session and another session as well, or meet the media session. So that's just an example. Or group discussion. You can do a slightly different agenda, but as long as do not forget your main agenda, which is your project speeches. You have your project speeches, evaluations, and table topics program. Of course, speech contests. We have in District 102 4 speech contests, at least 4. The main 4, which is the table topics, evaluation, humorous speech, and international speech contest. And it's always good because when you have speech contests, need to probably the speakers will start to prepare their speeches more, and you will have our speakers delivering their speeches. International speech contest, you need to have at least level 2. So you encourage your members to deliver their speeches, because the speech contest is coming up. If you don't have speech contest coming out, what are the motivations, right, for new members? So, and also members, speakers would like to practice their speech probably at the club meeting. So you have the speech, so your speech sessions are filled up. If you don't have speech contest, well, I won't say you can't have a fruitful meeting, but however, a speech contest is definitely an encouragement. I never think it's a deviation from, because this is a main program as well. But of course, you don't let it occupy until the speech contest. You have winners and non-winners, and some people not happy and all that. It's not meant to be that. It's just encourage to everyone involved. So, and also, all right, so now I come to nearly the end of the session. By the way, there is a club. Okay, let me see. I can open this club quality check sheet. This one you can find in the Toastmasters resource. There's a club quality checklist, which cover basically what I have informed. And you can fill up for every club. You can fill up members, fill up is our club meetings. It is almost like the moments of hope, but this is specifically for quality club meeting. So your club quality checklist, your club meetings, they are questionnaire and suggestion for improvement. Membership, there's another 10, 15 questionnaires. That's a suggestion for improvement, and education activities. So what I have covered just now are all in your questionnaire. So I hope what I have shared with you are able to encourage. Let me see if I can unshare my slide, stop share, then I can put this club quality checklist in the chat box. All right, so now I come to nearly the end of my session, but it's not the end yet, because we also have the yes, Kajan, thank you for sharing. Okay, I can also, okay, I have okay, I've already unzipped the zip file. Okay, this is from Toastmasters Club Quality Checklist. All right, so thank you to everyone for joining today's session on club quality. As long as you support clubs in creating and hold on. Let me see. Share screen. Okay, as long you support clubs in creating a positive member experience, and the education, club leadership, and membership contribute to club quality. And I have already shared with you the club quality checklist. Go through that with your clubs. If you are in the ESCO, you can, if you are members, you can submit to your club president or ESCO. If you are club ESCO, you can use this to discuss how you can further improve. So thank you, everyone. And now it comes to the Q&A session.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Meng Tze, for sharing with us such a detailed and wonderful and tips and ideas that accumulated from your vast experience for us to put into practice in our club. Now, next, I would like to invite our question master, Danish, to take over the session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daphne. All right. Now, I guess that was a really insightful sharing session by Meng Tze, was it? I'm sure everyone agreed. For those who agree, give a thumbs up. All right. With that said, we have a question here. Now, the question is as follows. I noticed clubs I've visited tend to let new guests win table topics. Speaking from personal experience, would you say that's a good practice, effective in making a guest want to come back? Spoiler alert, it has worked on on the person asking the question before. All right, over to you, Toastmaster DTM Meng Tze.
Yes, it will be good to I won't say let them. Okay, for example, let's say you're playing golf with your client or your boss. Would you not want your boss or your client win? Because if not, you might not get the business deal. So same with your guest. But of course, it depends. If sometimes the guests are really, really off and they are winning, so I would say that's a bit too off. So just but we will try to, for example, if the guests who took on table topics and speak well, it may not be the better than the best best table topic speaker from the club, but if it's close there, or at least speak well, we generally will encourage, because you want new customers, right? You want them to join as your members, but don't be too extreme. For example, those who hardly speak and doesn't speak for the 1 minute and you're giving them the best table topic speaker, that will be too extreme recognition.
All right, interesting. All right, now there's still a lot of time. Therefore, for those who want to ask, you can keep the questions coming. In the meantime, I have a question on my behalf for our panelists here, for our speaker here. Now, my question is as follows. You said that sometimes, you want to give the members, you want to welcome them. And so we say that, don't count the R's, very strict, all that. Now, my question to you is this. If we give exemption for the new guests, however, I'm worried that we may create a perception that the other member thinking, how come you're so soft on this person? The current members thinking, why are you so soft on this person? Therefore, my question is as follows. How do we, when we say we want to welcome them, but at the same time, how do we not how do we not distance ourselves from honesty? Because sometimes we have to be honest, and then we have to say that this is the truth, is the truth. We can't just be biased towards one another. Therefore, this is something that I would like to ask you. How do we prevent all this kind of thing? Because I understand we want to welcome them, but at the same time we can't deviate from reality that we can't be biased in that everyone has to be treated equally, because as the 4 core values, which the second value is respect. Therefore, that is my question to you.
Okay, we can say, for example, we didn't say that do not count. We can say, I say ask the guests first, because some guests are not comfortable because they're guests, they are new. So they are not comfortable. Ask the guests, if I count the R's and E's, would that be all right for you? You can ask the guests first. And also you can qualify your R counters report by say R counters report for the members, for example. So this is, I didn't say don't ask, but there are some who cannot take it. because so many I'm not cut out to be, then they won't be back again. So ask the guest if possible, and try to be mindful, before you, especially if the report is horrendous for the new guest. Those were the days where you can be direct and say, "Oh, you are horrible. You are not make up to be." Those were the days. The X generation, we've been getting it when we were in school. Now, if you say that, you might even get sued. You will get someone suing you for saying that to young kids. I'm not saying cannot count, but they are not used to being evaluated. They are not used to getting the accountant's report. So be careful. If possible, ask the guest first. Whether, do you mind if I count the R's and then, well, if they agree to it, then yes, you can. It's not we can, because the only time they speak is table topics, right? They are not doing the project speech. Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Don't use
Toastmaster
it as a
Meng Tze.
competition. Our guest is the champion of the crutches. Do you think the guests will join your Toastmasters club? Some will, some with a lot of confidence and all might, but some might not be back again. Then you're wondering why no one want to join my club. I'm very direct in my evaluation. They should be liking it,
Yep, I thank you, Toastmaster Meng Tze. Yep, I actually agree. Especially, I'm not being biased or what, but even though as a young gen, I do tend to mind my words nowadays when talking with a lot of the younger crowd, because we don't know what may offend them as all sorts. All right, and now the light is green, therefore we can have maybe one or two more questions. If anyone wants to ask any more questions, do keep it flowing in the chat box. I'm going to wait a few seconds.
Meng Tze, I got a question to ask.
Oh yes, Kaja. Yes, nasi lemak guy.
Nasi lemak guy, yes.
So
okay, you talked about evaluations, right? And how we're supposed to be nicer to the newer members, right? The novice members, right? So when is it okay for us to start to be more strict with them when it comes to evaluation, when it comes to timing, when it comes to our counter grammar reports, right? When is you would say, in your personal opinion, being in Toastmasters for so long, what is the right time for us to start being strict to them when it comes to evaluations and giving
first, you can tell the person. If the new member is Robert Ram, I think when he joined, his confidence is supreme, same as you, Kajan. Your extrovert, your confidence are supreme, so no problem. People can tell you straight in the face. Doesn't dent your confidence. In fact, it works even better. But most might not be. So do not assume everyone's like you. Everyone's like Kajan or Robert. So just be mindful. You can tell from the person and the confidence level, because it is a human relation, human psychology. Like you do a sales, you know what kind of customers you need to go strong, which kind of customer or potential customer you need to go soothing or nice type. So of course, novice, it means very new and totally so shy, doesn't hardly want to speak. And you can see if you say something, how does the person react? The person is totally very shy. Yeah, just be careful. But of course, along the way, because I realized when I joined, I felt the evaluations were nicer. So perhaps that have helped, because in beginning, if I got the harsh one, I might not continue. But of course, now no problem. After a few times, it's no problem. But especially the first two times, yeah, just be mindful or see the reaction. I don't say novice means forever novice. One is forever novice. If they already done one or two speeches, I think that will be they'll be right. Especially the first speech, icebreaker speech. Yeah, just be careful. And first table topic speech, first icebreaker speech. Yes, just be very careful. Try to refrain, because you have a lot of opportunity to give your true and honest evaluation. Just like you see, someone is plump. You tell straight in the face, right? So you perhaps use better words, or more finesse. words for instead. Yeah, be tactful. Yes, tactful is the right word.
Thank you, Toastmasters Meng Tze. Yes, I absolutely agree. Be tactful is how we, it's like when we want to win a war, you got to strategize, because in a war, like example, you want to win a war, as Sanju says, the most important is your strategy. If you don't have a strategy, of course, you go into the battlefield, you're going to eventually get shot dead or you will be killed. Therefore, yes, be tactful, be mindful, and of course, decide properly which one where we're going to use. All right. With that say, I noticed the light is yellow. Therefore, we can have. I'm going to wait for around. Since there's no more questions, I believe we can wrap up this session. With that, now thank you,
everyone.
distinguished Toastmaster Meng Tze, and now I'd like to pass the floor back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Daphne, to continue the rest of the session. Thank you.